gym after the episode. You gonna go with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
What we working on doing?
I did legs. Body. I did legs yesterday, so we can do full body. You gonna do the rope? That rope be intense, but I gotta lose weight before
15 days.
I'm getting married next year.
Oh yeah, fast. You got your man? Who your man? Tell him.
I don't know who my man is yet. I ain't got no man. Oh man.
So you feel like your man gonna propose 6 months to a year? Y'all together?
Next year could be next December.
It's still a year.
No, it's not. It's over.
If you ain't met him yet. Yeah, you met him. Anyways.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode.
Why you scratch me?
Go.
What's up, and welcome to the Real Sistas podcast. It's your girl NissaAndrea.
I'm MiahDinero. So 12, I believe.
Oh, this is episode 12. Yeah, this is episode 12.
We done did a dozen episodes. That's crazy. Clap it up for that.
And we finally have Spotify.
Yeah.
We got
RSS.com. If you don't know what it is, it's a podcast platform.
I didn't know what it was until she told me, so yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing my research for real. So yeah, RSS.com, the Real Sistas podcast. We have all our episodes there. You can listen while you drive, just like Spotify, because they're kind of hooked together. And we also are on Patreon.
Yes, we have Patreon, but on Patreon, we are going to have videos of us doing outside things. Like just
behind the scenes.
Yeah, like
exclusive content.
Exactly. Enjoying ourselves, traveling, laughing, being crazy. You know, that's going to be on our Patreon. So make sure y'all check us out up there. And
because if you know, we do have a big business trip coming up with the podcast. So we will be showing behind the scenes. So definitely subscribe to that Patreon so you can see all the good details, because you guys know these people. We're gonna be on another podcast platform.
Yeah.
We'll announce the details once it gets closer, probably once the video drops, and you guys know them, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, and y'all, this is something that I feel is gonna be big for our podcast business for any other thing that we're doing, because their videos get a lot of views. So I'm pretty sure this one is, but it's exciting. We're going out of town. We going like I said, we're gonna vlog that. All that's gonna be on Patreon, but you got to make sure you subscribe to our Patreon and look at the exclusive stuff that we got up there. But I'm excited. I'm excited about this journey.
I think it's only $10. I think it's only $10 to subscribe right now, but probably gonna go up in the next few months. So definitely hop on it now.
Yeah, hop on it now
while the sale is going on.
Yeah, it's $10 now, but
yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, we were also earlier we was talking about working on trying to get a team, a production team. Like we're really trying to, upgrade everything, like get better locations and everything. Like it's like in the location that we're in, it's kind of hard to find like a podcast location. So we're gonna, get our money together, and we might end up. I haven't talked to you about this yet, but it's something that I want to do. I would love to actually get my own building, and since it's not in this location, it's people. We seen like when we searching on Instagram, it's people that actually want to do that's doing podcasts, but they're in like weird locations. But I thought about getting like I would love to get like a building, and then all have different podcast rooms were kind of like the building that we had did something in, but I want it to be more focused on like content creators and stuff, because I know it's people that's in this location that want to do content and create stuff. So I thought it would be a good idea. I was gonna talk to you about that.
So if you're in North Carolina, definitely reach out to us, comment, reach out to us on Instagram or something if you know content places, or if you also want to collab, or a content creator that's also looking for space, because North Carolina ain't really the business state like Georgia or Cali or Texas. So we can actually build North Carolina up to one of those big states.
Exactly. Which it will be hard to do, but I feel like it's people in this area that want to do it, but they don't know where to start. And I was like, it'll be a good idea. Like, we doing it. We one of the two people that's, you know, in this area that's doing it. So I was like, I would love to do that. That would be a good idea to get into that. That probably won't be until maybe like, when I said goes, I'm like, okay, I think like year or two ahead, because it's like you getting a building and doing all that. That's, you know, that's money. So
yeah.
I would love to do that. I think that would be a great idea for the future. So let us know in the comments what y'all think about that idea. And yeah. So I guess.
And then I was watching this video, and I assumed they was in a position where they didn't know nobody, so they was like, why not start it up yourself? So like, I think I'm gonna start praying about it more. Like trying to, if I can't find no friends, or if I can't find nobody who wants to collab or create content just like me, start it up. Maybe they'll give people the courage to, you know what I'm saying, post their stuff or join or something like that, you know? I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's just, it's hard trusting people.
It is.
It's really hard to trust, you know, people, and
Yeah, it really is. Like, you really gotta pick wisely on who you know what I'm saying, bring around.
That's what I was just telling you. Like, I want a team, but I'm like, who? And there's people that I'm thinking about in the back of my head, but I'm like, I don't know, because when, you know, you think people gonna do this and that, but then they think it's gonna be a handout, and these are people that are actually, you know, people that I talk to or speak to, and I'm like, I don't know if I should ask them, because they're gonna be thinking because they know me, this and this. So it has its pros and cons when you get people that you know, and its pros and cons when you get outside people as well, because they don't expect for you to just give it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you will have to work for this. I'll give you all the details, you know, put you on, because like I said, like me and my sister, we are going to take off. Like, I don't know when, but I know I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure. You heard it. That we are going to take off, and the people that I bring on, I want them to, you know, go with me.
Yeah.
And we only got 2 people. Of course, y'all seen them on the podcast, but it's like we want to bring on, like, you know, more people. But
because they have their outside lives too.
Exactly.
They got stuff going on. But getting people that you know, even outside people, it's not always a good idea, because it's business. A lot of people don't work good in business. Like,
and it's not, in all honesty, it's not good to do business. I ain't gonna say it ain't good, but it's hard in our community, in the Black community, to work with your friends, to do business with your friends. And that's kind of a topic that I, you know, something that I wanted to discuss today anyway, is, you know, friendship. I saw this podcast where these 2 girls, they were talking, basically saying that if women don't have friends, how did she say it? She was like, if I meet a girl and she don't have friends, I'm going to question, like, why you ain't got friends? Like, what's wrong with you? But me personally, I don't have friends. Like,
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all.
So basically, she was saying if you don't have friends, you're the problem, or something's wrong
Basically,
with you.
Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Because what about the women that choose not to have friends? And I'm going to say this coming from me. Like, I've had friends from middle school until now, and I've had bad experience with them. And I'm not saying this because it's me, but I promise you, I have not been the problem. I'm so serious. Like, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna just give a little background about stuff. So I have friends, and it was, you know, coming through high school and middle school, it was jealousy and somebody not wanting you to be close with this person as much, which it don't matter now, but it was always something, you know. And I'm a communicator, so I've always tried to communicate.
Were you a communicator then, though?
I wanted to be, but I feel like
people didn't allow you to.
Yeah, I feel like I've always had it in me as far as communication, because I always said to myself that communication and trust is important in friendships, relationships, family, everything. Like, it's important to have those 2 things. I mean, other stuff too. But if you don't have trust or communication, it's really not nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, sometimes I'll be thinking, which I shouldn't think like this, why I always got to be the one to fix something? Why I always got to be the one to reach out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like, to the point, like, when you go through something all the time, it's just like a woman that's in a relationship. And I'm not even gonna say I don't have friends, because I do. I have friends that I met in college. They just don't live in this location. So I do have friends, but I just don't have a best friend or somebody that I, can hit up and hang out with all the time. I don't have that. So I do have friends, but I don't really talk to them as much as I used to. But,
and then sometimes you just outgrow friends. Like, sometimes you can outgrow them. It's a difference between outgrowing friends and losing friends.
Yeah.
Like, outgrow friends. You said we still got love for each other. We just two different people than we was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But you losing friends, it's a fallout or something.
Yeah.
So I really don't have no friends for real. And I know I'm not the problem. Maybe back then I could have communicated better, or we could have talked it out right then. But when that person don't reciprocate that energy,
and I've had a friend where I celebrate their wins. I was there for them when they needed me. They call me at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm there. I'm answering the phone, but I didn't get it in return. I would tell, this person, hey, like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It would always be, well, this, and this, or something negative. It was always something negative behind it. And you don't want those people around. You don't. Like, my peace is more important than that. So I was just, that's why I was like, yeah, I got to cut this friend off. Like, she was not the type of friend that I needed or wanted or whatever. So that happened, and she was my only friend for a while. Not my only friend, but she was my closest friend for a while. For a very long time. And we always had like these issues, and she lacked communication really bad. Like, she really lacked communication, and I kept giving her the benefit of the doubt. We would have the conversation. She would say it's going to change. It would change for a little while, and then she'll go back to it. So I just stopped.
It's crazy because a lot of females lack communication.
They do when it comes to friendship. But it comes
relationships too.
But yeah, that's true. But I feel like they gonna communicate quicker with their man than they would with a friend.
Yeah.
Because the relationships are different. But
that's why you need friends that's on the same path as you. I want friends that's godly, spiritual, that we can pray together if we need to. We can sit down and journal. We can sit down and meditate. You know what I'm saying? I want friends that's on the same goals as me, like content creators. It's trying to chase their dreams just like I am.
Yeah, I don't need friends that's going to constantly make me feel bad about myself. I want us to uplift each other. And like I said, like, I'm not the same person that I was a month ago. Like, I feel like I changed each month. And for the better, like, I'm growing. And the thing is, having friends, they should want you to stay in the same position. They should want you to grow. But it's like when you're growing, they expect for you to stay where they are.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. So it's like, that's what you mean when you say you outgrow somebody. I get it. But it's like, I always think sometimes it's like, dang, like, you be thinking like, dang, I really thought I was going to be friends with this girl for life. Like, I thought this was my girl. But it just turns out like, really, you don't, it's like other people would see the stuff, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, they would see like, she this, she that. I'm like, no, she ain't like that. That's my girl, whatever. But then it's like, I started to see it, and then when I started to change, it's just like, whatever. Like, what I'm trying to do. You get mad at me because I got something to do with my business and because I can't hang out with you. What kind of friend are you? What kind of friend are you when I tell you I got something going on and then you just get mad about that? That doesn't even make sense. So it's like, I want people that got this. It's like I said, the location that we're in, I feel like that's got a lot of the reason of why.
Majority.
Yes, and that's why I'm gonna move. Like, I want to move to another state. I keep saying it. I would love to move to another state. Maybe not for good. Maybe for good. I don't know where God plans to take me, but this has been on my mind heavy. And I always say, when something's on my mind, it's not for no reason. It's for a reason. So it's like, I've been really like thinking about it, trying to get stuff together. Like, do I want to move here or where I want to go? So that's why, honestly, why I'm like, okay, let me do a little bit of traveling. But I have like 2 places in mind that I would love to move to. But
I don't feel like I've met a friend that communicated. Now I'm thinking back, none of my friends communicated that I had. If we did, we would probably still be friends, because we just little petty stuff we fell out over. We could.
But did you communicate with them? Did you reach out to them? And
I reached out every time. Like if I fell out with somebody, I was.
But did you reach out right then?
No, because no.
Or the next day, let it cool down and reach out to them and say like, "Girl, like we shouldn't be arguing." Types. I've done that before.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Like in college, when I fell out with this one girl, I reached out to her the next day. Like, look, let's go to the cafe. That was her moment to come to the cafe with me and talk it out.
But she didn't come.
She didn't come.
Wow.
She didn't reply or nothing.
That girl was jealous of you.
But
I don't know. I'm just talking.
That's why I just want friends that's has my same mentality. That's gonna call me out on my bull crap. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I've never had that.
Never had that.
You get that from me though.
Yeah.
You get that from me, and I feel like I don't think I have that. I don't think I've ever had that either. Like if I'm wrong, if I tell somebody something, and say for instance I tell you like, girl, yeah, I've been sleeping with all these different men, blah 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 blah. I want you to tell me that's not okay. Yeah. Instead of saying, girl, you doing your thing out there, like or whatever. Like I just won't. I mean,
or just agreeing just because.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, if you don't agree with something, just be. That's the thing. Like now, I'm all about like walking and like being true with myself and with everybody else.
Yeah.
With just being, all around. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I will. Once I get to where I'm trying to get to, I feel like I will meet those people that's meant to be in my life. I will attract those people because I genuinely feel like that I'm a great friend. And I'm really not just saying that. Like, when somebody call me and tell me, hey, I got this going on, girl, I'm so proud of you. Like, I do all my cousins like that. My cousin called me right now and say, girl, this is going on, but it's good or bad. I'm going to be there for her. I'm going to be there to listen. I'm going to give her advice. Anybody that really know me now know that that's how I am. That's how I'm going to be. I'm going to be there for you. I am. But it's just like,
and then it's like you don't feel comfortable calling them, telling them your good news because they ain't going to do the same.
Well, I choose. I don't know if that's something I need to work on. I don't know. But I choose not to tell people stuff about me because I feel like if they don't give me the reaction that I expect, I'm going to feel some type of way. And I'm not even trying to have my peace or anything destroyed. Like, I'm trying to enjoy the moment. And, I'll tell you and mama and whoever else. But I don't feel the need to tell somebody. If I do tell them, it'll be days later when the high is gone. Yeah. But other than that, I don't really like to talk to people or anything about what's going on in my life. I don't.
Yeah. And I think part of the reason is girls don't put in the work for a friendship. Every relationship requires hard work.
It does.
They're not putting in the work for it.
I don't think I have had any friends. And I'm going to say this, but I'm going to go back to what I just said. Hold that thought for a second. I'm going to go back to what I just said when I was saying earlier about,
Go ahead before you lose it.
I done lost it.
Oh my! I knew you were going to lose it. I was talking to myself.
No, what was I going to say about friends? Oh, how I know that I'm not the problem is because every single person that has had an issue with me or we have fallen out or something, they would send me this long message apologizing and saying this and this. Every single time, it never failed. And it was like once you do something over and over, it's just like, I can't do it anymore. And the thing is, I call this girl my best friend. And it's no hate to it. I wish her the best. Like, I still got love for her and everything. But what I am going to say is that, you be friends with somebody and they become friends with someone else. And then you like, that's your friend, but you was talking all this junk to me about her. Mm-hmm. Like, make it make sense. But that's another reason why I choose not to bring any friends in my life, because friendships hurt. When you lose a friend, I don't care what nobody say, that junk hurt. Like, I have been like hurt worse. I don't think I've ever been so like real hurt from a relationship. I've been hurt where I'm like sad. No. I'm talking. Get what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I'm saying the friendship breakups that I've had has hurt worse than the breakup.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I just feel like it's like, dang, like you just really don't think people would do, but you got to always have in the back of your head like, you don't know what a person could do. Yeah. But yeah, so.
But what was I gonna say? Cause you went on and on.
Oh yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't know.
I just be talking.
But so when it comes to friends, do you categorize friends? Like you have a friend you just go out with. Do you have a friend that you tell everything to, or like do you categorize your friends, or would you want just one friend to do everything with? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I had like school, yeah, I could say it's because it's levels to it. I feel like in friendships because you'll have your best friend and you'll have friends, and then and of course it's gonna be certain stuff that you tell certain people. Mm-hmm. Even though I don't have a best friend anymore, I would say yeah, like I would say I would do everything with them. Like I would go out to brunch with them. I would go out with all of them. Like I would bring them around my family. I would do all of that with the friends that I had, but the only thing is certain stuff that I would talk to certain people about because, I have this friend, you tell them, and it's something that you, like I was saying earlier, it's something that you ain't gonna want to hear. Mm-hmm. It's certain, and you gotta admit though, in real life, like, I'll just like in family, anything, like, it's certain stuff that you will tell this person, this cousin, that you won't tell this cousin. Mm-hmm. It's certain stuff that you will tell, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, right? It's certain stuff that you'll tell a person because of their reaction. Yeah. But I don't feel like because I feel like the friends that I had were pretty decent. I ain't had no ratchet friends or no, you know what I'm saying? Those would be the kind of friends I wouldn't want to bring around my family or nothing like that. But the friends that I had were pretty decent. What about you? What you think?
Of course, yeah, you categorize people where they fit in. But yeah, I do want one friend that I can just literally do anything with, everything with, whatever. Like we like sisters. And I feel like I'm working towards that. In my next friendship or bond that I do connect, I will work for that relationship.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying working for you to be my friend. I'm saying working for like
it to stay,
intimacy or something. You know what I'm saying?
For it to last. Yes,
like
for it to last.
A bond. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna put my work in. If you don't, then that's just on you. I'm just gonna play my part, my role. So I did pray about that.
But I want like-minded friends. I don't want friends that when come around they want to go out every weekend or something. I want friends that's like, let's go. I can go to brunch here and there, or let's do business.
Let's go hiking. Let's go to the Tigers and let's read a book or something. Yeah, something different.
Let's watch. Let's link up, get some popcorn and stuff, and watch podcasts or. Or if you want to start a business, talk to me about the business you want to start. I talk to you about what I want to do. Let's work towards them goals. Like I want friends that I can set goals with. But I mean, and I understand if I meet somebody that's a friend and they don't have the same mindset as me. Yeah. Maybe if I meet them, I can say, hey, you do this and this and this. Maybe they can change their mindset. But I'm not trying to, change one. But I just do want one. I would love to have one genuine friend. It's just hard.
And it's hard finding people for you. Mm-hmm. Like the right people for you. And then I think most friendships go back to history. Oh, we was friends since 6th grade, but y'all are on totally two different paths. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, we were cool in 2007, but you still that person in 2007.
Exactly.
In 2023, and I'm different now.
Yeah.
I guess that goes
back. That's crazy if that person is still the same person that was in 2007.
8 years old. You still in your 8-year-old body.
Oh,
mindset.
No. See, I'm going to go ahead and say January. You still the same person you was in January. I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I'm reading books now, and I don't. When do I read? Never. But
so right now I'm on the path of.
I'm like, what you about to
Not
say?
really the path, but I'm on a journey of like accepting aloneness. Like trying to be alone. I know I can be alone, but I want to be alone. Mm-hmm. Like I want the time to just take time for myself, to be alone, to journal, and etc. Because it's a difference between loneliness and alone.
Yeah, you're never alone. God is always with you.
He's always present. Mm-hmm. But during them lonely times, because I know people have been lonely, and I'm sorry if you out there been lonely.
If you feel alone.
Goofy. No, lonely, because lonely is different than being alone.
Yeah, it is.
Cause like lonely, it's like you deep, you sad, and
you think about it too much.
Yeah, you thinking about it too much. I can say like going back to college, like I won't into God like I am now, like as I am now, you know, like you listen to like in your feelings music. Now I'm gonna turn some gospel on if I feel a type of way. Now I'll turn some Keisha Cole on, Mary J. Blige.
I remember I used to be like
walking
that
to
too.
class.
I promise you, going through a breakup or something. Am I going through my breakup in when did I break up? 2021. Going through my breakup, I turned on the saddest R&B music. I'm in there crying. Why not have no gospel on? Like now, I would have gospel on, and of course, gospel music always make me cry. So I'm gonna cry anyway. But I'm like, I really was back there listening to Summer Walker. Ain't nothing wrong with Summer. I love her. Yeah. But listening to that kind of music versus the kind of music I listen to now is crazy. Yeah. It is crazy. So that's like, like why run to that?
That's all I'm like, in them lonely moments, turn on some gospel music. I feel like loneliness is an epidemic. So like, God can get you through those moments. First of all, He's with you when you alone and when you lonely. He's there. He's present both times. So turn on some gospel music. Try to linger away from the in your feelings music, quote unquote, whatever. Yeah, and learn. Pray about that situation.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people, they always say they feel lonely, and you know, when you feel lonely, you do things out of the norm. Like you'll do things because you're lonely. You'll give this person the time of day, or you'll just go hang out with these people just because you're lonely.
That's because the enemy speaks to you when you're lonely. When you're down low, he gonna just talk in your ear like.
So I always think to myself like,
talk to your ear.
You are funny. But I always think like all the time like, I would love to move alone. Like I wish I would have done it a long time ago, but move somewhere and be alone and get some stuff done. Because when you're alone, do you not know how much stuff you can get done? I'm telling you, get so much done. But when you around, like, I ain't saying nothing wrong with the people that you hang around, but when you're around them, you know, it's like, okay, I can just go over here and do this. You know, you can work, do business together, but you're gonna be talking and working. If it's just you, I'm telling you, you can meditate, you can talk to God, you can journal, you got a dog, walk your dog. You can go. I would go to the movies by myself. I would go to dinner by myself. I wouldn't go nowhere like bowling or nothing by myself. Like I wouldn't do nothing like that. But I had, when I was living by myself at one point, I would love to do stuff by myself. I wouldn't mind going out doing stuff. And the thing is, it's weird, but sitting in my car or riding around it's therapy to me. That is there. I say that all the time. But I do that all the time. But I've been doing that a lot this week. I'll go get me something to eat and sit in the car and eat.
No, where you got going on? Good, sure. But yeah, so get comfortable with being alone. Like, get out that boat. Get out that comfort boat and get uncomfortable for once.
That's what Tevin said. That's what he said at church. Get out that boat.
I feel like it's super healthy to be alone.
It is. It really is. And I didn't realize how much you can grow being alone. And I keep going back to like me when I got out of my relationship, and I'm not bashing, you know, my ex or talking about him or anything. But when I tell you, when I was in that relationship, I didn't realize the things that I felt when I was with him. Like I was afraid. When you are afraid, I was afraid of losing him. I would do things to keep him around. I'm not trying to get into that or nothing. But the fact of, like, I look back and I'm like,
you took that step back and looked into
it. Like, are you kidding me? But you know what? You don't see that stuff then because you're blinded. But now, like, I am just a total different person. If he was to see me today or talk to me today, he would know that I'm not the same person that I was when we were in that relationship. I'm just not. And I hope that he isn't. I hope that he grew or whatever. But, like I said, not to talk about him too much, but I just feel like the things that I was trying to do then, he was holding me back. And not him personally, but the fact that I was in that relationship, I would just go over there and what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? I would just be doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have the same mindset. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to realize when you outgrow a person, it's time to let that go. Yeah. But I didn't want to let that go. You know what I'm saying? We started talking when I was a teenager, 19.
Yeah.
So it was kind of difficult to let him go. But now I look back and I'm like, wow, being alone is powerful. Like, I have found out so much stuff about myself. So much things about myself. And I have my cousins, not my cousins, but my one cousin. He'll tell me all the time, like, you different. Like, you not the same. Like, just by the conversations we be having. But, I mean, of course people know I'm not the same because people are like, wow, you getting closer to God? Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, that's how God will use you right there. You get out of that. I got out of that relationship and picked up a Bible. Like, for real. Like, it started in 2021.
And it's crazy you don't see those things hindering your relationship with God, blocking you. God right here, that thing is right here. As soon as that junk move, it's just you feel free.
Yeah.
And he'll just sprinkle down on you, and he'll show you signs of you going in the right direction. And you just lean on him for real.
And the crazy thing is, when I was towards the end of that relationship, I would pray to God all the time because I tell people all the time I want to find my purpose. Like, they say they have these women that prefer, families or okay, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. I don't want to talk about that too. I know, but me personally, I want to find my purpose, and I used to pray all the time, like, God, lead me to my purpose. If me becoming an accountant and doing this right here, if this is not my purpose, lead me to it. He took him and the girl that was my best friend out of my life at the same time. Now, every time I think about that, I get the chills. And it's not because, it's like I said, it's nothing against them. But the fact that I prayed for something, and he was like, these people got to go.
Yeah, in order for you to get to your purpose, they not meant to go with you.
That do something to me. And that's when I said, God, I'm going to do whatever it is to find my purpose and to get closer to you. Yeah. And that's when it started. That's really when it started. Because I was like, wow, I lost 2 people the same.
Dear people that was close to
literally the same month.
Oh, yeah. You said you got to get them going?
When I'm telling you, I be listening to gospel music while I'm working and stuff, and I be thinking, and I think about that a lot, and it just it always brings tears. Like, I ain't gonna cry now, but it always makes me cry because it's like, I look back now like, I don't even think about them people. Like, I don't even think about them no more. But the fact of how bad it hurt me when I lost them, but I didn't see that what I was praying for, God was trying to reveal. Woo! I don't know. Like, that's...
You're going to take them people out of here. They're not meant to go to the top with you.
And the thing is, I be seeing TikToks or just people in general talking like, I be praying for this, and this, and then they remove this person in my life. God is telling you, these people are not going where I'm taking you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said, and now, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I pray to God for genuine people in my life, for genuine friendships, and I feel like that's gonna eventually come. I feel like I'm gonna find these people when I get to where I'm going. So right now, my main focus is finding my purpose, and I know that it's a lot of people now talking about they walking in their purpose, they finding their purpose. I feel like I'm gonna get to it. Would you say you walking in your purpose?
I won't say I'm walking in it, but I guess
walking in it would be yeah. Some people be like they have found their purpose. I feel like
I'm walking in it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm walking in my purpose because I'm doing these things like I said, God wouldn't have gave me the thought of starting a podcast or starting my YouTube or starting my business, you starting your business. Like, all these things is coming to my mind. It's not coming to my mind for no reason. Like, I can throw that clip in there where Steve Harvey, you know what video I'm talking about? He be like, God is not giving you them thoughts for no reason.
Yeah.
Them thoughts is coming to your head because it's something that, and even if the podcast isn't what I'm supposed to do, it's going to lead me to my purpose. So whether we're going to take off, but we take off with this, and then it's gonna lead me to that. It's gonna, what I'm saying, I'm gonna find my purpose before I leave this earth, and I know I am. Like, I just feel like I have faith in God. I just have so much faith in Him that He's gonna help us figure it out. And I pray all the time for motivation, and I pray to Him all the time to take the laziness from me. Like, I've been up all day. Work, get off work. Oh, go ahead. I just keep talking.
I'm lost in Him. I be like,
I just be talking. You have to cut me off. I just be talking, bro. When I get on that topic of talking about what I was just talking about him removing them around the same time, it just do something to me.
I be trying to listen, but think about what I'm gonna say next, because it went away now. I don't know. It was something good too, but I don't know. I can't even think now. You just be yapping.
I do.
It's like a bro.
I do. When I get into something, I just get to talking. But
it was something about purpose and stuff. This will come back to me. Go ahead and finish what you were saying. Pray about laziness and stuff.
Oh yeah, like I've been praying to Him to take that away from me, because I felt like that big on the laziness. I don't feel like I'm a lazy person. It's just me working, like being home. I work from home. I do everything from home. So I'm like, God, push me. You know what I'm saying? Push me. Instead of me going in here and watching this movie or laying down. I don't even take naps anymore. I take it back. I might take a nap here and there, because a good old nap, you can't go wrong with no good nap.
I need a nap once a week.
Yeah, like them days that I don't be, that I be up all night or, doing videos and stuff. Yeah, but
I think the main thing is we sit and look at a computer screen all day.
I think it's
so after hours, I'm trying to look at my laptop.
And another thing too, the people be quick to say, "Oh, you work from home, you know that." I'm looking at a computer all day long. That is draining. That is just as draining.
Yeah, eyes start hurting.
Yes. Like that day, what was it? Yesterday when I was telling you, I was like, I didn't even really stop and eat much. And I went to the gym and all that. And yeah, I was trying to get that stuff done and I stopped. I was like, ooh, my eyes. But God gonna send me my friends and
they're just gonna come along. Once you just follow Him and just go with the flow, all that stuff is just gonna come together as you travel. You know what I'm saying?
Because God know your desires. He know your heart.
It's not no bad blood with those people that's not on your path. Like, they just don't align with you right now. God got a whole nother story for them. Kudos to them.
Yeah. And it's no hate towards anybody. Like, anybody that I was friends with that I ain't friends with now, it is no hate. I ain't got no problem, no nothing. But I'm going to say this. One thing, calling me out of my name but not answering the phone is crazy. And I'm leaving it at that.
It's crazy. And people like that aren't good people. Because first, business didn't work out. Cool. You know what I'm saying? We still cool from a distance. You doing your thing, we doing our thing. So what's the hatred? What's the...
The thing is, I put up a post. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. I posted something on my close friends about, everybody know I love B. Simone and Megan podcast, the Know For Sure podcast.
B. Simone beauty.
I'm weird. But she posted something. What was it? What was it I even posted? Money. Something about don't chase the money or something. So I put a post up that I'm doing these things because of money. Because of money. I'm doing these things because I love it and not for the money. And this person thought I was talking about them. But little do this person know, I had her muted because I got tired of seeing her stuff on my page. You ain't want to unfollow a person. They be like, what in the world going on with you? What's wrong with you? So you just let it be.
The thing is, if
she should have asked me. If she would have came to me,
that's
like,
the thing
about me?
And girls do not know how to communicate in a friendship. But people that always got to advertise their winnings or post their accomplishments or post, oh yeah, I'm doing it, or I'm making money from this. You're not really doing them things. You don't have time to post on social media. You really out here grinding.
Those people look for validation from other people, and that's what's wrong with the world. Like, you don't see us talking about everything that we do. We got a lot in store for everything. Yeah, we do. We got a lot going on. You don't see us posting about it. I post reels and different quotes and stuff on my story. You don't see me posting nothing. Of course, I'm gonna post about the business and stuff, but you're not gonna see me posting stuff like every single day. This. Oh, I got this email from someone. I'm not gonna do that. But I wish, if that's you, that's what you want to do, then that's completely fine. But the thing is, if somebody puts something on their story and you feel like it's towards you, call them up, text them, hit them up. Hey, girl, is that post towards me or something? Or can I talk to you? I just feel like this was directed towards me. Instead of putting something on your story about me and then calling me out my name for no reason.
People not cut like that. People not mature like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like, all I'm going to say is celebrate your blessings in silence. Celebrate your blessings amongst yourself and then announce it to the world. As soon as you get the blessing, that's how you lose your blessings.
Exactly, because people are already hating. I mean, regardless of who this person is, you will have haters. Somebody's going to hate on you because they're like, oh, she doing this, you doing that. But the thing is, I always say, I feel like people that's like that, they doing those things to make it look like they got it going on, when in reality they don't.
At all.
Yeah, in reality they don't. And
you're getting 3 likes. Like, celebrate that amongst yourself.
Yeah.
Get that sponsorship, you know what I'm saying, locked in.
Yeah.
Make bands from it. Then you announce it to people. But that's just another story for another day.
It is. But I just had to mention that because, I mean, like I said, it's no hate. It's still no hate. It's still no hate. Even though I'm blocked on everything for no reason. Literally, Jemiah, no reason. Yeah. No reason at all. So that's why it's like, another one? Like, another one?
Yeah.
I can't, like, it's like
you can't have friends. It's like God, like,
but it's like, I'm telling you, and I feel like that's another thing too with that situation. Yeah. But go ahead and say what you was saying.
I knew she wasn't meant to go to the top. I knew she wasn't meant to be in the purpose. I knew that.
Because we already was, aligned differently anyway. Like her mindset was different from ours. Yeah. Anyway. But
that's why we here where we are now and not where we used to be.
But it's crazy because I'm still to this day praying like, God, if somebody's not meant to be in my life, remove them. He just removing them. Everybody that's in my life, like all the people that's in my life now, they're here. I see God's not removing them, and they have a purpose in my life. Yeah. I always look at people now all the time and be like, what's your purpose in my life? What's my purpose in your life? Because if we ain't got no purpose to be in each other's life, then what are we doing?
What are you doing to serve me? Or how can I serve you?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I say that all the time. Like, whether it's family or not. Yeah. I don't care. Like, family sometimes can be worse than friends. So
that's why females need to know their worth in life. Stop letting all these boys that don't even really care about you stay around. Yeah. Baby daddies are just hanging on. Like, know your worth. Get rid of them people. They're not meant to go to the top with you. They not.
Yeah, they not. All I'm gonna say is
temporary.
Pray to God about what you want. And
I promise He gonna deliver.
And you continue to take these people back into your life, He gonna do something to make them hurt you worse than the first time. And I'm telling you, I've been through it. Yes. Yeah. I've had friends where it was like, okay, she did this. Okay, I'll give her another chance. But God was like, no, this person ain't supposed to be in your life. But I kept giving them another chance and chances, and it just got worse and worse. So at that point, it was just like, you get to the point where you just like, I'm telling you, like, I think since the last situation with the friend that I had, I think I'm numb. I'm numb to like friendships, but I still want a friend. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to get the best version of who I'm becoming, the woman that I'm becoming, in a relationship and in a friendship. You know?
I've been on social media sites trying to make friends. I made a few friends, but I don't know. I gotta get a feel of them in person.
I just feel like it's weird.
Meeting up for the first time.
Yeah,
you gotta have them awkward. I watched another podcast today. It was actually a white girl, and she was like, "You gotta have them awkward conversations. Like, go up to somebody and be like, what's your name? What do you do?" So we gotta, you know what I'm saying, get out that comfort zone. Even if it's like you gotta be able to accept rejection. Like even maybe like
I've already got to the point where I can accept rejection because it's like rejection don't really bother me like it used to. Yeah. It don't. And it's stuff that has happened that I have not told anybody. Like as far as projections and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that don't even bother me. But I don't be wanting to tell nobody because, you know, I'm like, I'll tell you.
Everything is temporary.
Yeah, it is. Literally.
Like, I'll go in the mall now at the food because I know I ain't gonna see them people.
I'm gonna ask you, would you run around butt naked?
And then I'm gonna go to jail for soliciting.
How long you go to jail for?
Probably a day or something.
Okay, I get you.
Well, you probably get charged. But yeah, that one if I can run through naked. I ain't gonna never see y'all again. For real.
Yeah.
We at 46 minutes. Woo. We've been talking.
Yeah, we have. So what's the realest advice you can give?
The realest advice I can give is remember God is present. Even when you don't feel him, physically see him, physically touch him, he's always present through your loneliness, happiness. Just learn to trust in him. Because I promise he'll reveal the truth. He will deliver. He will what? Plant the seed, whatever it's called. But seriously, like, learn to trust in him and believe in him. Because I promise he gonna reveal the truth. And he gonna start eliminating things and people in your life that shouldn't be there or can't go with you to the top. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. The realest advice I can give is, because I've been heavy on this, is protect your peace. Okay. Don't have people around to make you feel bad. You don't want those kind of people in your life. If it's disturbing your peace, let that person go. Mm-hmm. And that's all I got to say.
That's it. Short and sweet. That's it.
Short and sweet.
Yo, it's almost 8 o'clock at night. Ain't late at all. We're gonna head to the gym, you know.
I gotta edit this video after we come up from the gym. I'm gonna be up tonight.
I'm gonna be up too. Got some decent stuff to handle. Yeah, check us out on our platforms, Spotify, RSS.com. If you don't know what that is, look that up. Pin it to your tab at the top. Mm-hmm. YouTube, where y'all can see us. And we got Amazon Music coming, but it's probably gonna be a couple
Amazon Music.
That's what it say, Amazon Music.
For real?
That's what it say. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking about Apple Podcasts. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, maybe that too.
We'll definitely get that.
Follow our platforms: Instagram, The Real Sistas Podcast. Business inquiries, business inquiries, The Real Sistas Podcast at gmail.com. Reach out to us. Also, if you're in the area and you like to collab, or if you're not in the area and you like to collab, comment down below.
Or email
hit us up. Email us. Definitely. We'll respond quicker on email than any other platform, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to what?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
What you doing? I don't know.
So, it's your girl, NissaAndrea.
I'm MiahDinero.